Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers podcast, episode 158 for the 3rd of April, 2022. My name is Sloan Kelly.
My name is Jody Kelly.
And my name is James Baker. Sloan Kelly.
Hello.
Love you.
Thanks, man. Love you
episode
too.
2 coming out next week. Can't wait to see it.
Oh, it's going to be good. My Oscar. We'll get to him in a minute. It's very nice. What did you get that for?
I got it for being like best dad.
Best dad. There you go.
Best dad award.
Well done.
Best dad in a supporting role.
And it's not even Father's Day.
I know. Good present though.
It's very nice, yeah.
Okay.
I never got one.
Oh,
it's not Father's Day yet. That's why.
That's true. I know. Sorry, I'll have to buy an electric car or something. Trade mine and get an electric car or something for the environment. So we came back last week to discuss the Oscars. Who knew it would end in travesty? But yeah, we'll get into that in just a sec. But how's everyone feeling? Jody?
I was watching the football earlier, and I had to go for a wee lie down. And this
is the entertainment, Andy.
Aye, I know. Do you know what? I'm probably not up for this, but I'm here. You know,
that's good. Okay,
that's devotion.
I know.
That's devotion. Yeah,
that's good.
James,
I was just saying to the guys I'd just seen you down the shop. I said we're on in 10 minutes. Half an hour later, still not on.
That was my fault.
That was Jody because he went for a wee nap.
I had that. Jody, you've been down the pub for about 10 hours now.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly.
Oh no! I wasn't there.
Oh right, okay.
I got back about 4.
Oh okay.
So
that
was about 5.
Wait, it's only 4:45 just now.
Yeah, it was about 6.
So was that you just opening up a wee can of Fanta Zero then?
Yeah, I was.
It? Okay, aye.
I'm still in water.
Shall we
get to the tea?
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
So, I think we'll start off with the slap heard around the world, which seems to be reverberating around the world, because it turns out that Will Smith has now resigned from the Academy over the Chris Rock Oscars slap backlash. For everyone was not on planet Earth, Will Smith went crazy at the Oscars and slapped Chris Rock for for a bad joke, or over a bad joke, I should say.
Yeah.
And now there's various things that are happening. The first thing, of course, is that that Will Smith has resigned from there. So, do you guys agree with the resignation, or?
I do. I think he should. I don't know if he should have his Oscar taken off him, but
Whoopi says no.
There's a couple of stories that they asked him to leave as well, but the producers of the Oscars TV show told him to stay.
Mm-hmm.
So that night, things probably should have happened slightly differently. But me and you were watching it completely live, and we were like gobsmacked.
Yeah.
I don't know when you saw it, James. Did you watch?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it live. No, I was totally aware it was on, and when I went to bed, I was just like, all right, I wonder who's winning. Like before I said my prayers, I was like, right, who's going to win this? Blah blah blah. Sorry, because I pray every night, obviously.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in the middle of the night to go for a pee. Well, middle of the night was 4 o'clock.
So much information here,
and it had happened. It had happened, and I just thought I'm going to have a quick look. Looked at it, and it was like it was a picture of Chris Rock saying the most controversial thing that's ever happened at the Oscars.
Yeah.
And I kind of didn't really take it in. Yeah. And then I kind of went back to sleep, woke back up at 6 o'clock, and then just saw it, and then woke everyone up like it was Christmas morning. Did you see this? I felt like I had to go. I went into Heidi's room. I was like, Heidi, and I woke up gently, and I was like, I've just got some information for you, right? You're gonna hear about this quite a lot. And I explained it to her. Then I went through to Faith, and then it was a little bit quicker to explain it to Faith because she understood things, and I was just explaining who Chris Rock was. So I was like to Gillian, and
Let's
then that was
explain
it.
who Chris Rock was.
I think I've watched the clip 100 times.
Oh, me too. I've seen have you seen all the memes and all the
memes,
there's videos now people have done of it. A pure green screen version of it. Somebody's done and kind of what do you call that? Rotoscoped out the just them, him walking toward the thing. I've seen the Jedi Master one.
Yeah, I've seen that one as well. Yeah, Master Skywalker bit.
There's some crackers.
It is
ultimately,
I'm full on Team Chris Rock.
Me too. And nobody deserves that over a
Well, I mean, it was Kathy Griffin said that. She said that where does it stop? It's like, does that give everyone just carte blanche if you don't like a joke? You just walk up and punch a comedian now? Is that what we're doing?
You walk out is what you do, or you don't go and see them in the first place.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Did
you hear Ricky Gervais's comment about it? He said he would have said a joke about Jada Smith's boyfriend.
But they had earlier on. They had. What's her face? Oh God. What is her face?
In that case, maybe then it was. In that
blonde
case,
hair.
It was,
Amy Schumer.
Amy Schumer.
Yeah, she made a joke about Jada Pinkett Smith's love life.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, maybe it was a bridge too far for Will Smith then.
Maybe.
In his mind, he somebody was going to get it if they said one more thing about my wife.
That's
and unfortunately,
on the stage.
Chris Rock was it.
I listened to his book not that long ago, like 5 or 6 weeks ago, and it's a great book, really intense. The relationship is different, but he's an intense person, and his dad was, when he was growing up, was abusive, but Will was always a good boy. He was like proper Christian, and I think he just wanted to always make everything okay, no matter if there was he was so happy and so joking that if stuff was going wrong at home, he would always be laughing and always be joking because he just wanted to make everything all right. And it was always on the edge of his seat, like, can everything just be all right? Because I can laugh and joke and just make it all go away. And that was kind of him. But his dad was apparently in his book. Apparently, his dad was very abusive, especially towards his mum. But it was what was weird. He still has this relationship with his dad, and he's still at every single premiere that Will Smith has ever had. His dad was always there, and he paints a really bleak, a very bleak picture of his dad and the abuse. And it's not just like we came home and slapped mum every night. It was like proper physical. You're probably gonna have to go to hospital. And in a few cases, did have to go to hospital. Bad batterings that didn't stop. Wow. So I'm surprised he still has a relationship with him, and he almost has still this respect for him, because I don't think many people would or should. So that kind of behaviour, I'm thinking, well, it kind of adds up now a wee bit.
Yeah.
Then looking at his performances on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, wanting to be the happy, jokey guy.
I thought he was quite a balanced character, quite down to earth. And then you read about his private life and things, you're like, this woman's got him. Well, obviously the father thing, I didn't know anything about that. But I think Jada Pinkett Smith has got him compliant. You know what I mean? And he's thinking that it's normal to have relationships outside your marriage and things like that.
Well, one of you has.
Yeah.
And you know what? See that whole relationship thing outside the marriage. I'm really certain after listening to the book that's not what Will Smith wants.
No, exactly. No, who would?
Definitely not.
Who would?
Definitely not.
No. So there's more to the slap than meets the eye.
Well, it's like I said, it's having repercussions because Netflix is pumping the brakes.
Wow.
On Fast and Loose, which is this new project. So it turns out that what happened was in the wake of the 2022 Oscars slap, the director has left for Slapgate has left for some Ryan Gosling film. That's put the picture in jeopardy. So I think Netflix are like, well, Maybe we don't need to make it now.
So we're in the PS times now, post slap times for Will Smith, as opposed to BS times
before slap.
Before slap.
Oh, they're going to use that from now on.
I mean,
what the date of last Sunday was.
I think he's giving people carte blanche to call him Slappy from now on.
That's how we're going to live our
Slappy.
lives. That's how we're going to describe our lives.
PS and BS.
Yeah, PS and BS.
Thanks to the big banner there, Vulture. Several Will Smith projects allegedly on hold as well. So there's other news as well. So there's another Bad Boys 4. They made another Bad Boys. I didn't even know there was a Bad Boys 3. Anyway, yes, they're like just now for Bad Boys 4. So this feels like this is not going to go his way for some time.
The only way right now I feel like I would go and see Bad Boys 4 is if it was starred Chris Rock.
Yeah. I mean, Chris Rock was in Lethal Weapon 4.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Was
he's
it?
really good.
I don't have that.
He's really good. Just because it's a cop movie. That's why I mentioned that. It might be kind of funny if they did turn up that way. But yeah. There was one other thing I was going to mention there about. It's gone.
About Slapgate?
Yeah, about Slapgate.
BS or PS?
PS it was.
Or post slap.
I'm fascinated, by the way. I'm fascinated by the whole thing.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. Sorry, Andy said there. Sure. If Joker had been told to summon the size of Andre the Giant, do you think there would have been a slap? No. Probably not.
No. Did you see the meme? Did you see the meme where The Rock had said the same thing?
Hey, Jay.
And then The Rock had said, like, G.I. Jane 2, Jada, can't wait to see it. Yeah. And then Will Smith's like, and that's it. Yeah. It just finished.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's actually, there's no way he would have got up on stage.
No. Could you imagine? Can you imagine if that had been Kevin Hart that said the joke?
Because he's tiny.
He would have knocked him halfway across the stage.
No, Kevin Hart would. I think Kevin Hart wouldn't. I think he would have reacted badly to that.
My favorite tagline for a movie ever is the CIA one with Dwayne and Kevin.
Central Intelligence.
Yeah, and it's sometimes you need a little heart and a big Johnson.
I've not seen that. I've seen the film, but I've not seen that poster with a tagline. That's cool.
What about if it had been Amy Schumer that had said it?
No
way would have went up and slapped her.
No. I think that move might have been career-ending. Yeah. That one. Although, having said that, though, I mean, all these people going, let's pump the brakes here. Feels like it's a career slowdown anyway. Do you not think as well? I was thinking about this the other day. There, do you not think as well if you're Will Smith and you're sitting there in your house, and you get the Oscar and the mantle, would you not just look at that and go and just cringe every time you saw it though?
It's his best moment and his worst moment rolled into one.
Horrible.
It's a horrible memory.
I think now it will definitely not. It won't be. It will not. It's just not his best moment anymore. But it should have been.
Should have been. It deserved it.
Sorry, guys, I'm watching Moonlight in the background there, and Ethan Hawke looks absolutely amazing. I just can't stop watching that program. Sorry. If my eyes go off like that, I'm like,
we'll get to Moonlight in a minute.
Sorry.
It was Regina Hall. Sorry, I do apologise.
Right, okay.
But yeah, Regina Hall.
Did she? I didn't realise that. Well, maybe, maybe it's like, right, if one more person says a joke about my relationship with my wife.
I don't care who it is.
They're getting it.
And then that was
the big open slap.
Yeah. The glove slap.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I don't know if we can talk any more about that because it seems like it's been slapped to death.
It has been slapped to death.
Sorry.
Pummeled
to death. We do have to talk about another action star who's quitting movies probably before he's going to be asked to, and that's of course Bruce.
Jeez, that is a shame.
What?
Do you know, we had been discussing Bruce Willis, latest movies, and he's pumping out like 9 movies a year maybe 12 movies a year, and they're all going straight to like video or and they're all terrible. And he's like
straight to streaming,
phoning them in. His
But
performance.
aren't
he's
a lot of
hardly-
those films him just turning up?
I think a lot of it is just putting
Mhm.
his name to it, and he's like
Yeah.
turning up and going, yeah, okay, yeah,
yeah.
yep.
A lot of them are. I mean, there was one.
It makes sense.
There was one about 10 years ago about a firefighter, and it was like starring Bruce Willis as Chief Firefighter McFirefighty, and he was in it for like a scene,
Yeah.
and it was some other guy that was the actual
$100
firefighter
grand.
guy. Yeah, there's $100,000. Yeah, thanks very much for putting the name up there.
Thanks for those 10 seconds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Probably more than $100,000.
Maybe,
Aye.
yeah. But yeah, it seems like this is, for the love of God.
I mean, it really hurt. I suppose it hurt his legacy
Can't read this
that pumping out all those rubbish
Yep.
films.
Here we go.
Because adding his name to a movie doesn't make it a great thing anymore.
No, it doesn't.
No.
No, that's true.
And
But I do
obviously now it makes sense. Obviously, why
If you've got medical bills to pay,
you feel bad for the guy.
And the Razzies have so because his movies he doesn't really act in movies anymore. The Razzies have taken away his award, which was worst performance starring Bruce Willis. I think was the award.
Aye.
And he was obviously going to win the award because he's Bruce Willis.
Yeah.
So they've removed that award from the ceremony. They removed something else as well recently. And I think it was something to do with Will Smith. I'm not entirely sure. If anyone knows,
Probably a joke about his wife, maybe.
Demi Moore, ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Oh yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm still back at.
Oh, they could have done a G.I. Jane joke.
They could have done actually because
that would have worked.
Demi Moore was in that.
Yeah. She was G.I. Jane.
Is there any reason why the volume's gone twice what it was before? It's just my volume's just jumped up.
That's what jumped up.
What happened?
No.
The volume. I'm just gonna turn the volume down.
Not here, mate.
Not here.
Apparently, though, this is where I was getting that from the thing I was saying earlier on, which is it looks like we need to. So this is a note from the director of some new movie that he's in, Out of Death. There you go. It's straight to video and it's called Out of Death. It looks like we need to knock down Bruce's page count by about 5 pages. We need to abbreviate his dialogue a bit so there's no monologues, etc. Burns did not outline one of the reasons why Willis's lines need to be kept short and sweet. On Wednesday, the public learned that he and many of the filmmakers have been concerned about this for years. So it looks like this has been a sort of common knowledge thing in Hollywood, is that Bruce is not capable of holding on to the lines, which is a shame. Poor old Bruce, yeah.
That's a creepy image. Can you scroll down? What the hell is that?
Well, I don't know. It's some advert.
Oof.
Helps students access a better future.
That's a sonar of the baby in Vision's belly.
That's weird. That's what it looks like. Yeah. I'll go with that.
Yeah,
Poor old Bruce.
Poor old Bruce, yeah.
Get well soon, Bruce.
Well, unfortunately, that's
unfortunate.
Probably not going to happen. And then the last piece of news we've got is the late, great Estelle Harris has died, age 93. She was Mrs. Potato Head, Mrs. Costanza.
Bit unfair.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. I see what you're saying.
And just all round good egg. So yeah, so she's no longer with us. So
yeah,
a great show.
Yeah, her voice is great, isn't it?
It's fantastic.
It's so recognisable. Mrs. Potato Head. I always thought she was in Seinfeld. She was in, but I always thought she was a Golden Girl as well for some reason.
See, I don't know why, but I always get her mixed up with. And Anne-Marie slaps me every time she does a Will Smith to me every time.
You can't say slap anymore.
No, I got to say Will Smith.
You don't say slap. The word slap.
No, you can't say slap anymore. It's done.
No.
Really?
The word slap is slap happy. Remember, people were slap happy when they first got like smartphones.
Yeah,
they would like run up and slap people and film.
Do you know? I'm taking your word for that. The word slap is not allowed because there's so many. I just can't keep up to date with what's not allowed anymore. So I'm going to believe you.
Well,
I'm just kidding. You
I
can
know,
say that.
but it could quite easily be true.
You can say that.
Oh, I just can't keep up.
I know. So anyway, she's gone. Unfortunately. So she was
Oh.
Brother Bear as well,
That's
and
a shame.
Hercules. Well, she was in the
Yeah.
series of Hercules, Godzilla, Wild Thornberrys, that kind of thing. So that's it. That's the news. That's the 3 stories that I managed to pluck. Because mostly people are talking about Will Smith. That seems to be all entertainment news now is all about Will Smith.
That's all I'm interested in.
Yeah, that's the only thing that people get interested in.
Yeah, you could do a 2 hour job about that. Easy. All the different angles. You know.
Well, we managed 21 minutes.
Fight analysis.
Fight analysis. What was his form?
Yeah.
Fatality.
Because honestly, it came from back and then it was like.
Do you not think not to go on about it too much, but do you not think he kind of swaggered up movies as if he was in a movie as well?
Somebody said that as well. Somebody said that wasn't Will Smith. That was a part he was playing.
Joe Rogan said that he did it as if he was in a movie, and he swaggered up, and then he swaggered back to his seat like some sort of gunslinger that had done good by his women type thing.
Yeah.
And
did Chris Rock call him Richard on his way up?
He did.
He said, "Oh, here comes King Richard."
As he walked toward him, yeah.
He said, "Here comes King Richard."
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So was that a setup?
No, it wasn't a setup.
No
way it was a setup. Set up to ruin his career. Career suicide.
I like Will Smith a lot, and I don't like him much just now. And it's
everyone loves him. You know?
I don't think that should be his defining moment, but I really need to see his face on a camera saying and meaning, "I'm sorry."
He should have done it by now, I think.
I need to see that, and then because that won't be his defining moment, but currently now for me it is.
I know. Well, just because you've done a bad thing doesn't make you a bad person. But at this moment in time, you need to call yourself up for it. And I know he's done these written apologies and stuff. He needs to do a video apology and say, "Look,
I know
I was completely out of order."
And he needs to mean it.
Oh yeah.
Andy actually has called us out for this. Nothing about an Obi-Wan getting pushed back a couple of days. So thanks, Andy.
Yeah.
For keeping us honest.
Yeah. Good point, Andy.
Sorry to drag us away from Flapgate.
I feel
let's stop talking about Will Smith.
Exactly.
We're PS now. Post slap. I'm going to keep that going until it sticks.
Should it not be before slap and beyond slap?
No, because then they're both
BS
BS.
and then BS.
No,
yeah, but then people don't know what you're talking about, and then eventually we're just talking BS.
I think we are anyway.
Sorry.
To be fair.
Yes.
So this announcement hastily.
It was good. So this is the guy from Long Way Round, and he's telling us.
Yes, that's what he's most famous.
He looks like a guy. He actually right now looks like a guy from Trainspotting.
He does.
He looks like he's in the toilet.
He does.
This looks like the character select screen in Grand Theft Auto.
I know, yeah.
What do you want? Tattoos?
Yeah, it does.
Zooms in the forearm.
Yeah.
It does actually look pretty good.
He looks great.
I'd like to know. I'm pointing away with it. I'd like to know where the ugly picture is in what attic that this man is as somewhere, because he's older than all of us.
Yeah, he's 50.
How old is he?
50.
He's 50.
He's turned 50.
He looks good. He's got some biceps on him. I can see it.
He does.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He looks, but do you not think sometimes he looks too good to play Obi-Wan?
I know they probably need someone like me to do Obi-Wan who looks like great, not that great.
Do we need to age him? Is that what it is? Well, there you go.
Maybe we should start
a lot older there.
No, he does, I suppose. But in fact, on my way back home from Canada,
in Canada?
I was over visiting you. You know, remember
when?
And on the way back, what's the Entertainment Weekly magazine with Ian McGregor on it?
Mm-hmm.
and it's all about Obi-Wan and stuff like that. It's great, but the poster makes him look too young.
That's them zooming in there so you can decide what facial hair you want.
Aye. Does anybody know what the reason for this 2-day delay is?
No, what is it?
Unclear.
I know that we're getting 2 episodes
Yeah.
on game day. It's going to be instead of the 25th, it's going to be the 27th.
So is the idea they're moving it to the Friday?
There's potential for that to be 1 hour per episode.
Yeah. I'm assuming that must be scheduling or something.
But it's only 2 days. I mean, they can't be like rewriting scenes.
No.
So it's got to be something to do with. James might have hit the nose in the head.
Maybe the first episode
nose in the head, nail in the head.
Yeah, that might be a wee bit kind of a WandaVision-ish.
Oh,
yeah.
God. All black and white. A sitcom.
You might need a wee bit more to help you get through it.
Maybe.
In the following weeks, I am going to watch Revenge of the Sith for this.
Yes,
I think there'll be a lot. I think there's going to be a lot of touchstones there.
There will.
No,
there definitely will.
Because this is the rise of the Empire.
Yeah, and obviously finding all the Jedi that weren't killed.
Didn't quite.
Oh, that's 66 pizzas. You know. He's appearing at a festival with Hayden, so it's the
kick-off there and then back to Wednesdays.
He's appearing at a festival with Hayden on a rock band.
So who's playing the bagpipes then?
Oh, so the kick-off on a Friday and then back to Wednesdays. Oh, okay.
That's interesting.
There must be a film festival then.
So that means that there's 2 episodes on the Friday and then you've got to wait 4 days and then we're back to Wednesdays.
I might take the Friday off.
I am taking the Friday off.
Just to watch it.
I'm coming out of yours, Jody.
Yeah,
so it's May
on the projector.
May 29th?
Yes.
Is that right? May 29th. I mean, it's not. I mean, it's almost 2 months away then.
Yeah.
April 29th.
Yeah, it's still a bit away, isn't it?
Sorry. It's
keep us company.
It's the 27th, isn't it?
27th.
27th.
It was the 25th. It's now the 27th.
27th. Okay.
Yeah, it looks terrific. I mean, God,
it does look really good.
I'm gagging for it.
Mm-hmm.
The trailer looks amazing.
So, I mean, is there going to be a mixture of clones and stormtroopers then, or is it just going to be stormtroopers?
Well, you do see it. You do see in the trailer potentially. Is it Cody's butt?
Yeah.
Yes.
Clone trooper butt.
Yeah, it's clone trooper armor that's on.
I think for the perfect transition from Revenge to A New Hope, I think you'd have mostly Stormies, but then you will have that Cody element.
Yeah. Because the Bad Batch kind of leans into that as well, because the whole retirement of the clone troopers.
It definitely leans into that heavily.
Yeah. Okay.
Which would have to be played by our man Tamura Morrison.
It would have to be, yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, he plays all the clones in the prequel movies as well.
So it'd have to be him.
Well, not the ones sitting down eating scrum because they're all scran, not scrum. Because they're all sort of younger clones at the time. They haven't like aged.
So they are. You're right.
It's the ones in the field there.
I know, but they're supposed to be a younger version of him.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. All right. Cool. Shall we move on to what's everyone been watching? Because I have a list as long as my arm because I've been off work. So I've watched many movies, all of which have been either amazing or utterly garbage and a waste of my time.
Well, let me go first. I'm going to be fairly quick.
Well, I just need to play the. What are you watching? Jody's off. He doesn't even want to listen. Doesn't care.
So we always watch before the kids go to school. Let me just turn this thing off. Before the kids go to school, they get up early enough, and we sit down. We either watch Fresh Prince of Bel-Air or we watch Modern Family.
It's too quick,
and before Slapgate, sorry, to get back to it, it was probably mostly Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like the old reruns. But now it's like reruns of Modern Family is dominating heavily now. That's a real shift, a big shift to that. But I would say notably, I've been watching Picard. I finished watching Discovery, which was amazing. Picard is absolutely fantastic.
I've actually been watching season 2 of Picard.
It's very, very good. John Delancey is phenomenal.
See the bit where he turns up and he's old, he's young, and he goes like, "Oh, too young for you." Click. And he goes into his old. That was
Have
a
you
really
seen
nice touch.
not the latest episode, but the one before? Where he clicks.
No, I'm up to the bit where it's very reminiscent of. Do you remember the? I know they've done it before because they did it with episode 4, the Voyage Home. Just feel for a wee nap. But they also did it in Voyager as well. The Kronos thing. It's more reminiscent of that than it is of Voyage Home. It feels more like that. Those episodes of Voyager. But yeah, I'm up to the bit where he's in the clinic and the ice have just raided it. That's the bit I'm up to.
It is so good. Thoroughly fun enjoying it.
Yeah.
And we've just watched Coda twice.
Oh, really? Okay.
I fancy seeing that actually.
Phenomenal. Yeah. Because we watched it and then I was just like, I just want to hang out with those characters again for nearly 2 hours. So I said, we were doing some stuff, Faith 16 on Saturday, but we were making some party decorations. I was just like, I know we're not watching it, but I'd rather have these guys on in the background so we can be with them again.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the kind of film it is. You know, I'm not sure it's Oscar like Best Picture worthy. Maybe it is, but I just wanted to be with those guys again. Yeah. And I was doing this, like was wiping the tears away, and I was happy. And then probably that's my thing. That was my biggest. What you've been watching? I've been watching Coda twice. That's what I've been watching.
Okay,
nice. James is talking about Picard there. Oh, he's cancelled his Amazon.
Mr. Pickard
cancelled Amazon.
I'm going to wait until Picard is.
So it's on Crave in Canada.
I think it's better. Binge watched, James.
Yeah.
I think it's more enjoyable. I think it's Discovery's quite good. Star Trek Discovery's quite good week to week, but I think Picard is good. Would be good binged.
I'm confused, right? And this is from a non-Star Trek fan.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that Paramount had bought Star Trek and were showing all Star Treks on their Paramount Plus thing.
It's produced by Paramount, but they haven't got the channel yet in the UK sorted out. And they still have previous arrangement with
so Star Trek doesn't have a home like Star Wars does. It's like you watch it here, here, and here, or something.
I don't know if you recall, prior to Christmas, Discovery wasn't anywhere. They got pulled from Netflix.
Right.
I was watching all my Discovery on Netflix, and then they pulled about 2 weeks before it was going to get released on Netflix, and I had to buy it. It was like 20 quid for 14 episodes.
Right.
And I wanted to watch it that much, I just paid it.
Yeah. Right.
So that's it, I guess.
That's the dedication that James has.
Star Trek. I love Star Wars so much that I love Star Trek. That's where I am. And your love for Star Wars, Jody, stops at Star Wars.
That's right. Because my dedication is purely for Star Wars and
the Order
and the
Jody.
Rocky films, and that's probably it.
And the Rocky films.
The Rocky films.
What? You know what?
Rocky's not Star Wars canon.
If a Rocky film comes on the telly, I am like a rabbit in the headlights. I'll just stop anything I'm doing and sit down and watch them.
Nah, not me.
Not so much the Creed ones, but definitely the Rockies.
Really?
Oh, I like the Creeds.
I don't mind the Creeds, but I don't know.
Right.
There's not enough montages for me. I would say. That's what I would say.
That's him. He's off. Did you mention Rocky?
It's because he's a Karate Kid, man. That's
right, he is, yeah. Cobra Kai forever.
Cobra Kai, yeah. I kind of went off that, actually, Cobra Kai.
I watched the first season and I was like, it's pretty
I liked
good.
the first season,
but
I kind of went off it at the midway through the second. But because I thought they've told us where they're at. And kind of wrapped it in a nice wee bow.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought as well. I thought at the end of the first season it was like, I was gonna.
Yeah. But then I suppose they didn't realise how it was going to take off, so
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I'm not sure if James is finished or he's just gone to the toilet or what.
I think he might have snuck out to go to the old.
Maybe we should talk about the things that we watched while I was over first.
Well, we should do it. So we watched Boss Level,
We did.
which you'd never seen before.
No,
and that's the second time I'd watched.
You'd seen it.
Yeah.
I was very surprised. Surprising how good it was. It's got your man.
Well, that's problematic.
Will Smith is an exec. Crikey. Not
So that
anymore.
So that means he was the guy that greased the palms that got the thing made. Then, if he's exec producer.
Well, his kid was in the remake. Remember?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, with Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Maybe he's got the rights to it or something. Or
maybe
some
he bought it. Yeah.
And deal. Yeah.
To remake it, and because the actors have got producer credits as well.
Yeah.
And
well, they've got producer credits, not.
That's what I'm saying.
Not exec producer. Oh no, there's exec producer credits.
Probably exec now because
What are we talking about?
Cobra Kai.
It was James mentioned that Will Smith's an exec producer.
Oh, yes, yeah, that's right.
He owns part of the rights to Karate Kid.
There you go.
So that's
because
why.
they did reboot it with his kid in the title role. Remember?
That's right. Yeah.
Quite a number of years ago now. 15 years ago or something. 10 years ago. Must be.
Oh my God.
It's got to be.
No. What, with Jackie Chan? Because Jackie Chan wasn't there.
Yeah. It's got to be about 15 years ago, I reckon.
I bet it wasn't.
12 years ago.
Aye.
12 years ago.
Yeah.
Nowhere near 15.
I remember that coming
12
out.
years. But actually, see, to be fair, I wouldn't have thought it was that long ago either. What's his kid name? Jaden?
Jade.
He was up for something. He was up for
Razzie,
something.
probably.
What?
A Razzie?
No, he was up for some role, and I was just thinking, oh man, I hope he doesn't get that. I just don't like him. It was like Robin and Batman or something. It was like something.
I think it was Robin, possibly.
I just don't think.
Yeah.
Was it?
Oh no, what was it? You're right.
There's something I heard, and I was just like, oh,
yeah.
Please. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't turn his television off because Moonlight is so amazing.
I think it's the as a family right now they are, nobody wants anything from them right now, apart from Will Smith to do a video apology.
Yeah,
that's what they want to do.
Yeah.
But,
back on this now. We're
back on it. Let's get off it. Let's get off. We're PS.
Keep on. Steer this way. Steer this way.
Post slap.
So we watched Boss Level, which
Boss Level. You seen that one, James?
I'm is that an Amazon Prime thing?
Frank Grillo.
Yeah,
Mel Gibson.
But I heard it's actually pretty.
It's brilliant.
It's
brilliant.
It's really good.
It's kind of Groundhog Day sort of.
Meets Scott Pilgrim.
Yeah, I suppose that's probably what it is. Really good. I really enjoyed it, and Frank Grillo's really good in it as well.
Yes,
and I wouldn't really put him as a kind of hero. I wouldn't cast him as a hero, but he pulls it off. Definitely pulls it off.
He definitely has a bad guy face.
Oh, definitely. Because I wanted to watch the Cop Shop one. He's in it with our man Gerard Butler.
Oh yeah, the one where he's the assassin and he ends up going into the jail cell with him, and he goes, "I'm here." Yeah, that looks quite good.
Specifically, well, I said that one when I was over, and you were like, "No, let's watch Boss Level." I get voted out. Anyway, Boss Level was great, but you should watch Cop Shop. It's on Prime, I think.
Cop Shop, will do.
Yeah. What else did we watch? We watched the full season of Long Way Down.
We did, yeah.
Ian McGregor, Charlie Berman. We watched that, which is great. We've seen before, obviously. And we watched. The first episode of Halo.
Yeah, we should have gotten
that. It started off well.
What's that?
But Halo's the game,
video game.
Xbox.
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus.
I don't know where it's not here yet, James. I don't think. But it starts off pretty well, and then it goes into the standard. What do you call it? The Cub. The Mandalorian type, Lone Wolf and the Cub.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, it just goes into that. and we got bored when we started just talking over it.
Yeah.
So I don't know where it's going to go from here, but it kind of looks pretty good and stuff. But it's kind of stuff you've seen before.
One TV show that can copy that, and that's either Mando, or if Mando doesn't exist, then Halo sounds like it would be alright to do that.
Yeah.
But it's been done now. It's been copied.
Done.
It's the Man in the Mask as well.
It's been done very recently in Mando. So
Yeah.
you know, what's the point? Type thing.
Watching that then.
And what else? I think that was all that we watched together. Sloan, then, what have you been binging on?
Well, so I finished Peacemaker. Which is probably the best DC thing I've ever seen in my entire life. It's fantastic. If you haven't seen Peacemaker, it's worth it just for the opening credits.
It's on Sky Max here.
Oh, is it? Okay. I loved it. It was really good. Finished Boba Fett as well, which we still need to. We need to do a show. We need to do.
That is some unfinished business.
It is unfinished business. Yeah.
Serious. Left that hanging like crazy. Yeah. By the way. Oh my God.
We were ready.
I know. So
and you had to go and have a heart attack.
Aye, with it.
Sorry, guys.
On holiday.
And then I started watching Raised by Wolves before I left here to go on holiday, and I actually downloaded a couple of episodes. So when I finished them, I was quite happy to see that season 2 is out. So I devoured season 2 as well. And so I got to episode 8, and I'm like, all right, episode 9, when's that coming out? It's like, there are 8 episodes in this season. I was like, no.
We don't have season 2 here yet.
It's fantastic. It's such...
it's brilliant.
It's really good.
Did you not watch the first season of that, James?
I've seen the first season because it was a Ridley Scott jam. Was it?
Yeah.
And I just wanted to love it. And I watched the episode, and I'm just like, I want to love this.
I absolutely loved it. I thought it was absolutely terrific.
And I was near, but I think, I don't know, I wasn't quite there.
I think it's one of those ones where if you're in the wrong mindset, see if you were to watch it again, I think you'd probably really like it.
Cody, I promise you, I was in the right mindset.
Oh, were you? Right.
I was just off the back of a full-on Ridley Scott alien purist run.
Right.
And I just liked it, but I wanted to adore it.
I lapped it up.
Yeah, I loved it. The whole mother father.
It was the best sci-fi I'd seen for ages on the TV.
I did like
Frakes, the atheists. It's great.
Yeah.
So we watched one other thing, which was the Boys Diabolical.
Oh yeah, so we did actually.
We watched a couple of
the animated one.
It's pretty good. I
think it's quite good.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed that.
Some of it is very, very dark and very disturbing, especially the Justin Roiland episode, the Rick and Morty, which I think is animated by the same people that do Rick and Morty as well, because it was very similar the way it was drawn. I watched a whole bunch of documentary series and films. So just in quick order, I watched Inventing Anna. There was a mix of documentary and like factual dramas. So there was Inventing Anna, which is really good. We Crashed, which is Jared Leto and Anne Hathaway.
That's meant to be brilliant.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm like two episodes in it. Yeah, it's on Apple. Yeah, it's about the WeWork phenomenon. It's like, the shared workspaces that they've got. The other one was Super Pumped, which is it's the dad from Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He plays the main guy that created Uber, and the guy that's the dad in Super 8. I can remember he plays the FBI guy in
King Kong as well.
Yeah, he's in King Kong. Yeah, that guy. I can never remember his name. I always think Treat Williams, and it's not Treat Williams.
No.
What else did I watch? Bad Vegan. I watched that.
Oh, that was good, wasn't it?
That was good. Yeah.
Crazy.
And I watched something very similar as well, which is The Tinder Swindler. Almost the exact same MO.
Yeah,
it'd be good.
Almost the exact same.
Oh, brilliant.
These are fantastic. Everything I mentioned so far has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Like they've been absolutely amazing.
That's the type of ones that you're shouting at the telly, going, "How the hell?
How did you get duped into this? Like, I don't understand like how you get so far into the scam without realizing it's a scam." And it's the same MO. There's a what is it? I can't remember what it is, but it's confidence tricksters that they sell you a story, and then they basically ask you for like, oh, I'm in trouble, I've got my credit cards are declined, I need 10 grand. And it's like, oh, I need 14 grand now, and I need a plane ticket for this. And you go like, how do you get sucked into this?
I think they target specific people though to
possibly
do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also watched Trust No One: The Hunt for the Crypto King, which was
good.
Yes.
You took too long to say yes.
I did, yeah.
I know.
It's okay. It's the same. I think it's the same people that did
Are you okay?
Don't F with Cats.
Oh, that was good.
Which is much better. Yeah. But yeah, the Tindler Swindler, the last woman in the chain of the Ponzi scheme, she's fantastic. Like you gotta watch it just for the last bit, which is Eileen or something, I think her name is. She's
Eileen.
Fantastic. Yeah, exactly. I also watched Richard Jewell, which is a story about it's a Clint Eastwood movie. Sam Rockwell's in it. And it's about this guy called Richard Jewell, who is a guard at the 1996 Atlanta Olympic Games, and he finds a bomb and he gets accused of planting said bomb, and basically the press eviscerate him, and he loses his job and all that kind of stuff, and bad things happen to him. And he didn't. He found the bomb.
Yeah.
It was nothing to do with him, and it's
a great movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
Richard Jewell.
I've seen it.
It's really good.
Yeah.
What's it on?
I watched it on the plane.
I don't know what's on, but I have seen it.
Netflix. It's on over here.
All right, I'll try and look for that then.
I downloaded it.
It is so good.
I want to see that.
It's really good. Yeah, the guy that plays Richard Jewell, chef's kiss.
Like you could imagine someone like coming into your work saying, "Oh, I don't know," like pretending they saved a lot of people and really good thing, because he was a bit of an arsehole. Because the character's a wee bit of an arsehole.
He's not
a major arsehole,
but
he's not likable. But he still saved loads of people.
Brilliant.
He'd be quick to say, "I don't believe you." In actual fact, he's a bit of a dick. And you could easily create some negative story about you, which they did within the media, but he actually done a very valiant thing.
Yeah. He's one of those guys as well. If you're like on the night watch with him, doing something like that, and they go like, "Oh yeah, what you want to do is you want to get yourself one of these," and he like hold out his flashlight. This is the Z52897-5. They got the -6 out, but yeah, it's not as good as this one. This is much better. This one, because you can see you can do this and all this kind of stuff. And you're like, all right, shut up.
Is that guy?
He's a job's worth.
Yeah. Paul Blart Mall Cop.
No, we have to do this by the book. Let's go. No. We have to clear this area because there's a potential package here.
Right.
I want you to stand back, sir. Stand back. Back. All that.
What's it called again? Richard Jewell.
Richard Jewell. Jewell as in
recommend a film
G-E-W-E-L.
Okay. That sounds really good. I like the sound of that.
It was on my list for a while, and I'm like, I don't know if I want to watch this. And I'm like, well, I'm in the sky.
Need to watch something.
I don't have anything else to watch, so I'll sit and watch Richard Jewell, and it was fantastic. It was really good.
Did you just say you were in the sky?
Yeah, I was on a plane. Not
so is there a thing, Sloan? I'm sure there's a thing where if you're in the sky, the films that you watch, if it contains like some kind of aviation crash,
I don't think they show them anymore now.
Either it's cut or you don't see the movie.
I don't think you see the movie. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you don't. I don't think there's any of these movies.
I remember being on a plane, and what's the Extinction Level event movie, 2012 or 2020?
That was on a plane.
But there was like a helicopter crash that was cut out of it.
Oh, really?
It was heavily edited. It was just all like tidal waves and earthquake. That was it.
Right. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Look at that. What else did I watch? Oh yeah. Friday night's movie, we decided we were going to go with the Bourne Identity, Bourne Supremacy, whatever is the next one of it. Annemie's put the kibosh on. I think we're just going to move to Mission Impossible movies now because she's like, I don't want to watch this. It's garbage. So we watched instead Death in the Nile, which is Kenneth Branagh's
Disney thing?
remake. Yeah, it's on Disney. It's straight on Disney, which is bizarre.
Good
Oh,
show.
because of the old
Army Hammer.
Mm-hmm.
He's a bit of
He's not in
a
it much. I mean, he's
bit of a thing, isn't he?
Yeah, there was a bit of a scandal about him,
Yeah.
wasn't there? A bit, so he was
Mhm.
sort of, I don't know what happened with him, but he was sort of accused. I don't know if he got accused or he's been actually done for whatever he'd done to attack the women or something. I don't know.
There's other people in it. So Gal Gadot's in it. She's very good.
Mhm.
There's Emma Mackey, who looks like Samara Weaving, and Margot Robbie and Jamie Priestley. You know, it's that woman that looks like her. Dawn French and Saunders are in it as well. They're really good. Both of them together at last. They're in it. Kenneth Branagh, obviously, and Annette Bening is in it.
No, I used to always like her.
Cast of characters. It's really well filmed. It's beautifully directed.
Mm-hmm.
It's Death on the Nile. If you've seen Death on the Nile with what's his name? God, what is his name?
Poirot?
No, not well, it's Poirot. Yeah, but it's who's the actor that played him?
Kenneth Branagh.
In there.
Oh, David Suchet.
No. The other.
Oh my
one.
God.
The other one, the old guy. What was his name?
I'm out. I've told you too many names now. That's
Death
all.
on the Nile.
I'm a post slap. Remember?
Oh God, what was his name?
P.S.
Let me look it up. No, it wasn't P.S. Pièce de Resistance. Peter Ustinov.
Oh, Peter Ustinov. P.U.
P.U. Yes, exactly. And then I watched The Eyes of Tammy Faye, which is another biopic thing.
God,
really up with these biopic things.
Yeah. We were going to watch that
Jessica
together.
Chastain. Yeah, Jessica Chastain really deserved that Oscar. She was fantastic as Tammy Faye. And then finally, No Time to Die, which is not my favorite James Bond movie.
Oh. Have you seen that one, James?
Oh,
I loved it, man. I really loved it.
It was okay.
It
was okay.
I think
the bad guy could have been so much better because he had the big bass.
Freddie
He had the
Mercury.
Missiles.
Freddie Mercury, yeah.
Yeah, Freddie. Who knew Freddie Mercury would fake his own death and then end up in a deserted island off the coast of Sicily?
Yep.
Near Trapani.
No one predicted that one.
No one predicted that.
I liked it. I liked
I really liked it as well.
The Aston Martin scene at the beginning.
Oh man, that was one of the best Bond scenes ever.
Yeah,
absolutely amazing.
I'll
tell you what, I'm going to miss old Daniel Craig as well. I think.
As Jimmy Bond.
Yeah.
Really
good.
So who
strike for that, by the way, because my
was very, very
too
good.
accurate.
Yeah.
Apologize in advance.
So do we know who's? Just don't mention content ID. So do we have any idea who's going to be the new Jimmy Bond?
Oh well, there's loads of rumours, isn't there? I don't think Henry Cavill is heavy rumoured. The guy from Bridgerton's heavy rumoured.
I hope not that guy from Bridgerton.
Nah. Tom
Hiddleston?
Hardy.
Tom Hardy.
I don't think he fits. I don't think he fits it.
He's too rough.
I think so. You need somebody really suave. You know,
Daniel Craig. Let's get him back again.
Get him again.
I think he'd be a good James Bond. Actually,
you up for it, Sloan?
I'll do it. Yeah,
Aye.
I'll do it.
Do your own stunts.
Could do my own stunts. Yeah, I just need to dye my hair. Just need to use that special shampoo.
Aye, I know.
You go back to the Scottish Bond.
It's all about lighting, dear.
Miss Moneypenny, you're a shite for sure eyes.
Aye, shite.
Miss
Aye.
So Blofeld, do you expect me to talk? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. See, you could do both of them.
You could do both. Yeah. You could play the baddie and the goodie.
That's right. Yeah. Didn't realise it would shell his soul to the slime of humanity.
Slime, Christ.
That's a different movie, though.
Aye. Right, I'll quickly go through mine then. Mine will take about 2 minutes. On Friday, we watched Source Code.
Aye. That's a good movie.
David Bowie's son with directed.
Sorry, baby.
Jake
David.
Gyllenhaal. And no one liked to Bond.
Oh.
Really?
Why were they
People-
complaining about that?
have people-
complain for
Have
the
people
sake of complaining.
they've run out of things to complain about now?
Aye. Why is
Okay.
that? What's so what?
Okay.
Anyway,
I mean, Kelly Slater was there as well.
she was, yeah. Right, anyway.
Angry letters to Jody at superkellybros.com, please.
Oh dear. Anyway, I watched that film, and I've seen it before. Danny hadn't seen it, so we watched it. And then Danny made me watch, because while I was away, they watched Cloverfield Paradox, and Danny was like, "Oh, you need to watch it. It's really good." And the ending's like pure, crazy. My God, I wish I hadn't watched that film. It's so bad. It's so.
Is it?
Danny's seen it. They watched it last Friday. Cloverfield Paradox. We've watched all three, James. Now we watched the Cloverfield, the first one, the Cloverfield Lane one, and then they watched that one together, and then I watched it on Friday there. He loved Cloverfield. He says that's his favourite film.
I've never seen a Cloverfield movie in my entire puff.
I think he was blown away by the fact it was all shaky camera, but the special effects were so good, But third one is not. It's not good. It's set in space and stuff, and it's just like.
And did he like it?
Aye. Oh yeah.
I liked it.
Have you seen it? The Paradox one.
Yeah,
I just thought it was a bit kind of generic, a bit kind of seen it before, and the monster does not appear.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, there's not a monster until spoilers. The really bad ending. But anyway, watched that. Source Code was good. That other one wasn't. We watched Boiling Point, the new one. Stephen Graham is the chef, and it's like it's done like a one-shot thing in a restaurant.
Not seen it.
He's going through some pretty stressful things in his restaurant. He's got really enjoyable, but a bit grim.
I like Stephen Graham a lot.
Oh, he's great. I think he's fantastic. Anything he's in, I'll watch it. And he's great in it. Everybody's great in it, actually. Although I do think if you're a chef and you're watching that, guaranteed you'll be like, that is not how things go down. Far too many conversations while they're supposed to be.
Is it as good as Chef with
Two-Face? Oh, sorry.
Chef. Oh no, the one with John Favreau did.
No, the Lenny Henry one.
I don't remember that.
What? It was a TV show.
Oh, that was BC, before Slap. I don't remember anything before Slap.
BS.
Damn it!
Who played Two-Face in Chris Nolan's Batman?
Oh, it was the guy from
Aaron Eckhart.
That's the guy.
Yeah, I'm sure he was in a chefy film.
Now you mention it, Bradley Cooper. He was in a chef film as well.
Was he?
Yeah.
The one I remember was the John Favreau one, and it was like a wee. Remember that one? And then it became a TV series as well.
John Leguizamo in that one as well.
Because it features every A-list celebrity.
Yeah.
Triple A-list celebrity ever.
Aye.
It's like, we're just sitting at the dinner table with Tom Holland and, whoever.
Robert Downey Jr.
Everyone, Gwyneth Paltrow. We're all here.
Yeah. It's quite Marvel heavy, isn't it?
Yeah, Scarlett Johansson's in it.
I think that was called Chef, his show.
Russell Peters is in it. Amy Sedaris is in it.
Maybe, sorry.
I'm glad
Sedaris.
Jr. because I couldn't remember his name for a second.
I know you couldn't.
I was like,
I can see it. I can see it happening.
The man with the iron stuff on him.
The man in the iron mask. You must know him. Hearty man. Hearty.
Yeah.
He's talked to Guy Thursday.
Beardy Hartman.
I was struggling. You were like, I've got you, James. I've got your back. Do you mean our DJ?
I just came in behind you there and tapped you in the shoulder. I've got this. I've got this.
Speaking of someone with an arc reactor inside them. That's why Sam got the addition.
Mm-hmm. That's why the addition of
is that right?
That's why we got Iron Man there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Sloan, you have what's happening here then? You've got like a arc reactor. Where is it?
It's basically an arc reactor. So it's right here. And there's a wire that goes into my heart, at the top of the heart and the bottom of the heart, and if it gets past 55 miles an hour, it kicks in and gives me a little bit of a jolt to restart it. 88 gigawatts, 1.21 gigawatts.
Have you felt it? Have you had?
No. It has. It hopefully, touch wood, it never goes off ever. It's there as a precaution more than anything else. But essentially, it's if I go into arrhythmia, I think that's what it's called. I'm not an expert. The doctor gave me all this information that, like, when I was a bit foggy. So when I go into arrhythmia, it basically what happens is your blood has two vessels. I'm getting this all wrong, but it's got two pumps basically. There's one at the top of the heart, one at the bottom of the heart. Those are the vents. So it goes in, comes out. And if this one goes too fast, this one tries to keep up, and that's when it ends up getting out of sync. And that's when you have a heart attack. That's what causes the heart attack. Oh, really? So what the defibrillator does is, and it's the same thing as the paddles defibrillator, it basically kickstarts your heart into doing the right rhythm. So the defibrillator doesn't restart a heart. It just corrects a heart that's malfunctioning. If you've heart stopped, the defibrillator ain't going to do crap.
Did you anybody look at the Taylor Hawkins how he died?
No.
He did have 10 different
I never mentioned that, actually.
Chemicals inside him, you know.
Did he? Sorry.
He did. But his heart was like twice the size of a normal heart as well.
Really?
And apparently this is a common thing in under 50s just now. And it's like, I don't know, like drug abuse or whatever. And he was talking about the arrhythmia thing and talking about the electrical pulse, exactly what you're talking about, Sloan, but he was in a hotel room by himself and did not make it.
Yeah.
You know, so
I know.
We should all get checked out, man.
Yeah. But yeah, apparently it's very common amongst I'm not a pro athlete, clearly. But apparently it's quite common amongst kids just dropping dead because of this arrhythmia thing. So yeah, it's something you should get checked out. The thing is, it's as the doctor said to me, it's very difficult to detect. We don't know. So you can get your heart checked out. Like if somebody was checking my heart, because they did check my heart, they did the whole ultrasound and all that kind of stuff, and give me the X-rays and everything. Heart's fine. Yeah. As far as they're concerned, physically the heart looks as it should do.
It wasn't larger or nothing.
It wasn't enlarged. It wasn't anything else. It was just a normal heart. It was a good heart, and sometimes these days that's hard to find.
As Fergal Sharkey would.
That's right. Yeah, would say.
That was it. That was a BS.
Fergal Sharkey
before slap.
What's that?
Fergal Sharkey judged me.
Did he?
Yeah, he was with me. I don't know, back in 89, 90.
Sharkey judged me.
He did. Along with Bruno Brooks and LaToya Jackson. I was in a band. We went to London, and Fergal Sharkey was on the band.
He was in R.
You were in a band?
I was in a band called the Dream 10.
Doing what?
Lead vocals.
Really?
Punk band. So
it's an April Fool?
Nope, definitely not. No.
Checking the date.
I never knew about this.
Later on, I will send you the picture of our group with LaToya Jackson holding her up outside the Park Lane, one of the Park Lane hotels in London.
Right, that's one.
We were told not to speak to her or even look at her, but we could hold her.
Don't look at her.
Don't look at her. Don't look in the eyes.
It was a Panasonic.
Too late for the drummer. Turned it to stone.
Panasonic Rock School final, and Fergal Sharkey was one of the judges.
Wow.
There you go. Well, he was a big
and so was
big.
who did? Oh my gosh, head's terrible just now. Who does the New Year's Eve thing? Plays the
Jules
piano.
Holland.
Jules Holland. He was there. He was Judge 4. Bruno Brooks, Fergal Sharkey, Janet Jackson, Jules Holland.
Jodie met Jules Holland in an Azad video store. I don't
accosted
know if he's told you about this.
I
Because he tells everyone. He says, "Hi, my name's Jodie Kelly. By the way, did I tell you that I met Jules Holland in an Azad video store?"
Yeah. Pretty much that's how I start my conversation when I meet folk.
In fact, you said to the guy, keep him here, like Tommy in Goodfellas.
I did.
Got a camera.
No, I pushed him into the Azad video store. He was just walking along the street, and I was like,
Right.
"Can I get a photograph of you?" And he's like, he was perfectly good, actually. He let me. And I got the women, because I was in there all the time getting videos out. And I said to the women, "Can you take this picture?" It was before, it was BS, before Slap, and it was also before phones.
BS, before smartphones.
That was like, God, what age was I? 20 or something? 21? Something like that. No, 20. 23 or something.
No, he must have been younger than that.
No.
That's it.
No.
Well, on that exciting bombshell, you need to send us a picture, James.
Yeah, James. Do that.
I will do.
With Latoya.
You can put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
Me and Latoya.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Anyway, it's great to be back, everyone. At some point, we will do a finale for Boba Fett, because we owe you guys a Boba Fett finale. But until then, thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, don't forget to hit the old subscribe button, notification bell, and all that kind of stuff. And if you get any comments, leave them below, and we'll get back to them. But thank you all so much. We'll catch you next one.
Great to be back.
Bye.
Bye.